Right now in Marilla, an unusual proposed shelter project is drawing a strong response.
The shelter would help female victims of abuse, but the town supervisor and some residents are not totally on board. Channel 2's Ron Plants brings us the story.
If this town board approves it, I think we'd have a lot of angry people in this town. It'd probably be one of the worst issues that we'd have to deal with.
An assessment of a proposal to locate a, quote, rooming house here on Stoley Road in Marilla at this 5-bedroom former bed and breakfast. But what the supervisor says would actually be a shelter for 10 women who are victims of domestic violence, and he feels that could be extended to victims of human trafficking as well. The proposed purchaser of the $1.5 million property, the William and Diane Hine Foundation. However, Gingrich feels another agency and individuals assisting trafficking victims are also involved. And a resident who says she's a former counselor for such victims is raising her voice with concerns about safety and the lack of medical and counseling services in the town, and even transportation for such individuals.
We know with battered women that there's orders of protection for a reason. They come out there, they come after these women, they definitely come after them. And we have absolutely no police force or anyone to back us up in the town at all. The first thing out was it was battered women, and then it was, well, and it's battered women and it might be, women who have been trafficked. We're not getting a whole lot of transparency from that.
We attempted to reach an agency which shelters and provides services for human trafficking victims, and which the supervisor says, again, is also involved. But so far, no response from them. Erie County Sheriff John Garcia supports the shelter project and says there is no threat to the public. But Supervisor Gingrich counters that at times there is only one deputy to cover Marilla, Elma, and Wales, and it could cost the town about $624,000 to have one assigned 24/7, which might mean higher taxes for residents. And he's aware that some may criticize his stance.
Obviously, they're going to claim NIMBY, but also that they just don't want people like that in their community. How would you respond to that?
I respond.
Okay, we apparently had an issue there, technical issue. The supervisor was saying that in essence he does say that they are sympathetic to this cause. If they had the resources, they would try to work with the people perhaps proposing the shelter. Now he expects future public hearings before the planning board and town board on this shelter proposal. On your side here in the newsroom, Ron Plants, Channel 2 News.
Ron, thank you.